evening and welcome to Paris, France. The Professional Fighters League presents Bellator Champion Series. Tonight here inside Accor Arena, we begin with lightweight set for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing the blue corner. At 5'10", weighing in 157.7 pounds, he is professional record 17 wins, 6 losses from Aix-en-Provence, France. Introducing Thibault Gouti. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. At 5'9", weighing in 154.9 pounds. Now it's 6-0 here in Bellator. Overall, as an undefeated professional, he brings 9 victories, no defeats. From Denver, Colorado, USA, presenting Archie Colgan. In charge, Mike Beltran.
There's Archie Colgan in the black trunks, Thibault Gouti in the white. 9 pro victories, 0 losses for Colgan, but Gouti with more than double that experience. Will that be a factor tonight?
Thibault Gouti's got very good boxing, and he really does a good job of building the pace in the fight as well. He can hold his own at any pace, but if it's up to him, he's going to slowly start to keep the pace up until you can no longer keep away with the speed of his combinations.
He's measuring the distance with that jab, throwing it repeatedly here. Now goes to the body with the lead hand.
Archie Colgan is a wrestler from the University of Wyoming. When that is known, that's where the elevation change can be so effective. A takedown is great. A threat of a takedown is even better, at least to open up the shots with your hands. I really like how Archie is dropping that elevation, and there he goes for a big double. That was fast, by the way.
Very fast, ran right through it. Gouti back to the feet, but he's got to open the hands of the former Big 12 champion, Archie Colgan.
He's got to keep those hands separated, otherwise he's going to be dealing with this body lock the whole time. Some short shots from Colgan on the inside there.
Nice reap with that lead leg. Colgan now on the back of Thibault Gouti, working with his left hand. The Frenchman back to his feet.
Ouch!
That is as solid of a foot stop as I've seen, gentlemen. Right on the small part of the bone.
And the twitch on that elevation and the dump back down. Colgan now hammering away with his left hand.
Gouti's taking some damage here.
He really is. He really is. I think it might be hard for our audience to see, but the angle we're at, some of these are getting through, and the referee is getting a real good look to this position.
Gouti still fighting. Beltran looking on very closely. Repeated hammering left hands from Archie Colgan. And Gouti's gonna have to get off his knees.
Gouti's trying to scramble. The crowd are getting behind him, trying to rally him. But he's got that tight waist control. He's going to struggle to get free here.
Through his own uppercut. The fans like it, but Thibault Gouti's got to get his left leg underneath him, out of Colgan's control.
Very smart by Colgan. What he's looking to do there is get the shoulders on the ground. Another way to look at it is the head. The guy's head's on the fence. He can get his shoulders. He can start to climb up, and you can flatten him out a little bit. You can use that fence like a tag team partner to help hold him down.
Gouti trying to lock Colgan down now with that head control of his own.
Pass to side control. Thibault Gouti's going to need to use the fence here. And you can see Colgan dragging his legs off the fence when he gets an opportunity, because he can feel that. There he goes again, turns him away from the fence. Clever work. Good spatial awareness. Nice short elbow as well. Gouti with an elbow on the inside and the bottom as well. He's building a frame, but can he create some space and get his shoulders off the mat is the real question here. 90 seconds in the first. Sorry, Sean.
The left hand and now the right going to work for Colgan.
Gouti with one butterfly hook in here, trying to control the head of Colgan.
He's trying to up elbow you, posture all the way.
These are powerful short-range shots.
Hop up. Yeah, good, Archie. Okay, we got a minute now.
You can see the butterfly hook here. That's what we're watching out for, because that's what's going to allow Gouti to start creating some scrambles. We're seeing Colgan trying to work around these legs, but Gouti's doing a good job of just holding him in this position. I think this round is lost. I don't think he can do anything. He tries to elevate over here with the hook, but he's not able to do it. Lands a nice elbow from the bottom, though.
And that's where you see the experience of Thibault Gouti, finding those little openings. Final 10 seconds of round one.
Good head pressure as well here.
Stop! All right, gentlemen, second round. Ready to fight? Ready to fight? Now let's go.
Thibault Gouti in the white, Archie Colgan in the black. Big John McCarthy joining us remotely. Is Chael Sutton's assessment correct, Big John?
It's amazing that it is. Yes, it is. I was very close to a 10-8 round, and a lot of people could say that based upon the damage that was done. Gouti was able to slow things down, and so I can understand if someone's going to say, I'm going to say 10-9, but I would give Archie Colgan. He dominated that round. He did the damage. That's a 10-8 round.
Ooh, you don't see him as often as you might need to in the sport. Did Archie Colgan just earn one? 30 seconds into round number two. Feeling it out. I jabbed to the lead thigh from Archie Colgan.
Nice little level change feint a minute ago from Archie Colgan. He knows that Gouti is going to be so focused on that initial sprawl that he can get him to bite on those feints much easier this round. I like that jab to the body from Gouti. He could use that to come over the top with that right hand if he sets it up nicely. But he's being slowly circled towards the fence here. He has to be aware of where his back foot is, because if Colgan drives through, he's going to be able to put him right into that fence. Oh!
Nasty. Wow. So
That was a
fast.
beautiful uppercut. And there's the feint with the level change, paying dividends. He gets his opponent to react to the dip, and then he eats the uppercut.
Uriah Faber was so good at that. Everything caught off of a level change. It might be a hook, it might be a straight, it might be a double, it might be an uppercut, it might be a knee, but everything was a feint first. Made it hard to watch.
Gouti just threw a 1-6-3 that was beautiful in its own right, but now Colgan says, let's stop playing around on the feet.
Well, that Colgan is explosive and quick when he wants to be. I mean, when he decides to go, it is right now. Oh, it's the same position, other hand. This time, Colgan's doing the striking with his power hand, his right hand.
He passed off the right arm of Thibault Gouti to his own left grip, and now he's trying to get his right hand free so he can work again.
Gouti knows that as soon as he scrambles here, he's got a mat return to worry about.
Big knee to the body.
Oh, that was heavy.
Right to the ribs.
And you can see how Gouti brought his leg up to try and defend, and that's opened him up for hand strikes.
Count Colgan's standing on his feet right now. This is very good. Most guys, they come down to their knees, they start to slow the action. Colgan's still on his feet, he's still on his toes, he's still nimble. I like this about him.
Those
to the
knees,
body.
my goodness.
Oh, just above the hip. That hurts so bad. Oh, my goodness.
Instead of driving the knee into the gluteus, he's finding a way to bring it up around the hip and into that midsection. Good dexterity on the legs from Archie Colgan. And there's that mat return. Up and down.
I'll be honest, guys, I
There's
think
Justin Gaethje watching on with great interest.
I think we might be seeing the birth of a new star here. The ability that Colgan's got, I don't see many people being able to deal with this kind of pressure in wrestling. Oh, man.
Those are such vicious knees driving into the kidney area.
They could steal the fight right from you. Beautiful shots. Even though they're hits in the hand, you can hear that cracking sound. That thudding is going straight into the side of the head, even though it's going through the hand and the glove. And here's the rear naked choke. Oh, close. He had a bite on the neck there. We could be looking at another 10-8 round here.
Dan, it's a different style, but to your point of seeing an emerging star, to our point that we could be seeing a second 10-8 round, there is things about Archie Colgan that are very Khabib-esque. And whenever you can make that comparison, you're paying someone a real compliment.
Absolutely. How he's bearing weight on his opponent all the time. So not only are they trying to get themselves above the floor, but they're also carrying their opponent at the same time.
All right, gentlemen, third final round. Ready to fight. Ready to fight. Now.
This might be the round for Gouti to really turn the pressure on in his wrestling defense, because this might be the round where Colgan struggles to keep a hold of him.
Well, he's going to need to, because he's definitely down on the scorecards here. Big John McCarthy, how far down? Was that a 10-8?
Is absolutely a 10-8. Take a look at what happened. 40 seconds of offense from Gouti, and the rest of the round, he was defensive the entire time. Nothing coming offensively from him while he is getting dominated and beat on. Archie Colgan has just had a beautiful fight so far. This is why Justin Gaethje, who's in his corner, has said, look, this guy's better than I am. He is going to be the future world champion. He's proving why.
I was not aware that Justin gave that compliment. That's very high praise.
I mean, you're talking about one of the baddest men on the planet saying this kid's better than I am or I was. That's Archie Colgan is only 28 years old. Came into tonight undefeated. Unless Thibault Gouti can reverse the momentum over these 4 minutes remaining, he will leave this cage at 10-0.
Justin Gaethje and I shared a beautiful moment in a men's bathroom a couple of years ago. He stopped me.
That's not a great way to start a story.
No, I'm on my way out. He's on his way in, but he stopped me.
Weirdly, a lot of his stories start like that.
Oh my goodness, I did not even catch myself. I've been going around town telling that story 3 or 4 times. I'm gonna have to change the beginning. But I used to call his fights over when he was the World Series of Fighting champion. He stopped me and said, hey, you remember when you used to call my fights early in my career? And I said, yeah, Justin, I remember that. And he pats me on the shoulder and says, yeah, me too. Now, I realized the words weren't quite there, but he meant for that to be a moment. Oh, Dan, how dare you let Archie's takedown interrupt my story?
Yeah. Sorry, he should have been waiting for you, Chow.
He also drove ate a nasty body shot from the advancing Thibault Gouti, but that was the best offensive moment Gouti's had since that elbow in round 1.
You can only get one. You can slip outside and hit the guy in the liver. It's a good one to get.
Gouti's got to open up here. Colgan's got that tight guard. It's going to have to be a combination of punches that's going to get through. He's got, oh, and another beautiful left hook from Colgan.
And that back there, look at the right uppercut. And then he switched feet with a sharp jab as well. Archie Colgan showing some weapons here, stand up.
He is determined for the finish here. Just over 2 minutes left. Beautiful.
Look at that.
Easy level change as well.
I mean, Thibault Gouti is a high-level guy, and he just does not have an answer for the speed of Archie Colgan. This might be the end. Gouti's got no quit in him, even after a rough fight week where he missed weight. So this one had to be renegotiated.
Oh, Gouti is tougher than an old leather boot. I am really impressed. But I do believe that our referee at some point is going to ask, are we following the golden rule of protect yourself at all times? And at this point of the match, I am not convinced that he is.
Anytime he tries to create space to escape, he starts to take shots. Anytime he covers up, he's taking shots. What are his options here? That leg is caught in between the legs of Colgan. There are just no options for Gouti. Every channel that he attempts is closed off immediately, and Colgan has an answer. Good work on the wrist control from Gouti. He's bought himself a minute on the feet potentially here. Can he make the most of it?
Curious to see what we get from Archie Colgan here. He's got to know he's well ahead in this fight. Does he pour it on to try and get a finish in the final minute? Good right hand from Thibault Gouti. Inside leg kick as well from the Frenchman. Oh, nasty left hand.
And look at the stance switching as well of Colgan. Effortless. Southpaw to orthodox. Seamless.
Dan, if you were to coach against Colgan, seeing this, you put a game plan together for your athlete. What do you tell him? Where do you see the weaknesses? What openings is Gouti not exploiting?
I would have to spend a lot of time trying to figure that out, Chael, I'll be honest. I mean, he's got a very, very skilled, well-rounded game. I would be looking at those straight knees to the body. I would be looking at short-range elbows on the inside to try and do something to deter him from closing the distance as confidently as he is. And you've got to do that in the first round.
There's a left hook that lands and a right for the Frenchman.
Yeah, but Archie's got his hands up and his chin down.
Swing their way to the final bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the decision, we'll go now to your scorecards. Your first judge, Dave Peabody, scores it 30-27, while judges Hadi Ali and Mark Collette both see it the same, 30-26, all for the winner by unanimous decision, Archie Colgan.
Archie, that was an incredible performance. Listen, I know earlier in the week you were upset when your opponent missed weight, but after the heart and grit that he just showed, is it fair to say that you forgive him?
Bonjour, motherfuckers! Let's go! I knew that I was not going to be the favorite. Didn't know I was going to get booed, but I loved it. I came out here for adversity. I came to his home crowd, got booed, got the adversity I wanted. And then to top it off, my opponent missed weight. I saw some adversity. That's what I came out here for, so I'm really proud of myself, proud of the decisions I made. When you work as hard as I do, and you do all the things right, it's easy to be confident in yourself out here, and that's what I did.
Head coach Mark Branch at the University of Wyoming and all the team are sitting there watching you tonight. They're very proud. Mark said, make sure you give me a shout out. I thought maybe Archie'd like to give his old coach one himself.
Yeah, shout out Coach Branch. A motto I live to every single day. I learned from him, just control what you can control, and that's how I live my life, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with 2 10-8 rounds, give it up for your winner, Archie Colgan.